Alright, what's up? This is my first time trying to do this while talking, and also I'm winging it as I go. I know I've built this before, but just bear with me a little bit. So, we are making a mud generator. First thing you need is a dispenser. Then you're going to want to build a storage system. Well, it's more of a sorting system. So you want to sort out all of the empty bottles. And the way that I do that is I use an ImpulseSV sorting system. Only it's just one tile. So just get under here, clear out enough space for yourself, and then just put a block here, and a dispenser, not a dispenser, a hopper, right? And then I forgot to grab chests because I'm an idiot. And you want to put a chest down here, re-break that block and break that one. Just right here, that one there. You gotta crouch to actually put this hopper in because it's going into a container. There you go. Then you want to break this block and break this block. It should be right. And then you put a repeater here. Oop, that's not it. Repeater. And I should go to a redstone torch that's right here. Then you gotta put a block on top of that redstone torch. If I can. Right. Then it's 1, 2, and down 1. And that should power correctly. So then you go up here and you put a comparator. And that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then you need gee golly gee, this is hard to talk and do stuff at the same time. I feel sorry for streamers now. Okay, so let's just explain this real quick, because I know I didn't do a good job there. So this is an ImpulseSV sorter, and what it does is you fill up this right here, this hopper, with 3 filler items, and then you get a bottle of water, because that's what or an empty bottle, I guess in this case, if I can find them, because I'm really bad at creative mode, excuse me. Anyway, so this is the one that is the filter, right? And this one is the one that is locked or unlocked based on how many are in here. So when it gets to 41, it should stop. All right, there you go. So 45 stackable items in one hopper is equal to almost, but not quite, 3. 46 is equal to 3. So whenever there's one more item in this, then it will power this comparator to level 3, which goes to that block, which powers this repeater, which unpowers this torch, because any torch that's placed on a block will unpower if there's another source of power going to the same block. That will unpower this, which will unlock this hopper, which will let items flow out into this chest. And that's the basic collection system for the empty bottles. You have to do that because if you don't, then they will just clog up your dispenser and never leave, and then you'll start spewing empty bottles, which is not helpful. Alright, let's see. Next step is to create the trigger system, basically. It's pretty simple. You just put a redstone torch there and a redstone torch there, and then you get your repeater here, and your redstone dust that I have lost somehow. Right, then you put it there, and there, and there, and then it should go into your piston. It's right here. Right. Then you also need a block here. And the way that this works is whenever you put something, it doesn't really matter what you put on there. It'll move it, and then when it hits there, this dispenser will fire because this is powered by this block that's been powered by that torch underneath. That's going to be a recurring theme for this. Right, so that bit's done. So the next bit is to run some storage above this. So if you just crouch and then place a hopper. Go up here, crouch in there, and place down a chest here. Then we just fill this with water bottles. Not helpful. Alright, so you just throw them in the chest. Use this though. There you go. And you just blah, 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 blah. Alright, once you get to there, then you know how far this thing is going to go. You go to the very end, and okay, I get it. Right, and then you break that one. Put down a torch, and then you go here and get your repeater, and then you go here and do this and this and this. Actually, do that. Put the repeater here, and then. So you can't put a piston here because it'll be powered by that, so you have to start here. Do 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 do. There you go. Now, if we go over here and do the same thing again, actually, how much water do we have left? No water. Good. Just the amount of water I wanted. Okay, well, let's just pretend for now. Right. So these are gonna all turn into mud. And then get to the end. Oh, yeah, you gotta actually add this redstone in. Not that one. Alright. So whenever... Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, and then when that reaches the end, it will push all these blocks up. So on creative mode, you can actually place blocks faster than you can in survival. In survival mode, you can literally just look at this, hold down whichever placement button you have, either your right click or your left trigger, forever, until it, gets to the end. So, or you can go over here if you want to watch what's going on. So if you just look right here, it's going to get to the end, it's going to notice that block's there, it's going to power all these pistons, it's going to move this over. It'll go until there's 12. I'm just going to do that real quick and then cut it out of the video so you don't have to wait. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to break this off. So let's just clear this out real quick, and we're going to build the block storage system. Alright, once you've dug out a 12 by, I guess it's probably 8. Yeah. No. 12 by 9. So once you've done a 12 by 9 out, come over here, dig these out. 1, 2, 3. Then go like this, and then you want observers facing upward, so 1, and then you gotta, this won't be bedrock on your world, so it'll be fine. You probably go down, okay. 2, and you come back up, and close it back off, right there. You dig out underneath this, again, alright. Then you're gonna need redstone dust here. There, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. It should be a strong enough signal to hit all of them. And then you come over here and you place down repeaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can't count. It's fine. Don't judge me. Right. Then you need to put down redstone. Just fill it all in. Everything that's left. So I'm pretty sure on Java, even though I've never built one of these on Java, that you can just put a piston on top of this, but I don't think that actually works. And if I'm wrong, then I'm sorry. But what I did was I put observers. So just have an observer looking down at every dot of redstone dust in this grid. Just fill it all the way in until the end, and you can also put them looking down at these repeaters, because the repeaters will also change. And so what these observers are doing are looking for changes in the block, and whenever these are powered, they'll see the change and send a pulse. And the pulse is what you want because that's what moves the pistons. When you go to put them on the repeaters, you have to crouch, because if you don't, then you'll just operate the repeater, which is not helpful. Alright, that done, then it's time for all of your pistons to go in. These are much easier to put in, because you're not going to accidentally point them the wrong direction. This one does not need anything. I can break both these. There you go, should have fired all your pistons. Then you put some redstone dust on him. Right, now you need to make it so he can tell when there's a block here, and the way you do that is you power this redstone through the block that is right here. So the easiest way to do that is to put a redstone torch right here, a block on top of that redstone torch, and a repeater right here. Now, this is going to be powered forever. When a block hits this, it's going to put power to this little dot right here. It's going to tell the observer to tell everything else to pulse. It'll pulse twice, but that doesn't matter because it can only push the blocks once, because there's only going to be blocks once. Alright, so let's just fill this up real quick. And by that I mean painstakingly do it on this terrible operating system that we have. Let's see. So in the future, you're going to have a system that does this for you. So don't worry about it too much. I'm just filling this in so we can show you how this is going to work. It does take quite a few bottles, because the whole point is you have lots of storage for blocks, and every single block takes a whole bottle, which is fine because you're going to get an infinite source of those in a minute. Just wait for it. Alright, let's see if that's enough. So what I'm trying to do is fill it up to the point where it actually can show you the block storage system. So we just get some dirt, again, to have it in my inventory, probably. Yeah, there we go. Alright, grab the dirt, and kablow, break that, because it didn't get modified, but it will never get modified. And you just hold it down right here. You can't always hold it down in creative, which is fine. You want to make sure and aim at the bottom left corner of this piston, because if you aim at the top, it's going to put a block on top of that dirt, and that's not helpful. See, it's filling in. Did not mean to do that. Okay, see, I ran out of water bottles, but we're going to keep going just for the sake of demonstration. Almost there. See, if you look right here, this block is about to go to right there. Just power that, and it should go push all of them up one block. Ready? Let's actually just look this way. It's going to reach the end, move everything over, power it up. Look at that. So now you can make a block that is 12 blocks high of mud. Right. The next thing we're going to do is the auto filler system. I've only built this once, so bear with me. Okay, let's see. So let's get some blocks, because we're going to need 4 of these. I'll probably win that. Alright, let's do... The first thing I need to do is make this a little taller by adding another hopper and another chest. I think, let's see, this one on the chest. Don't think I need any more of you. Right, and then we just crouch, place that down, crouch again, place that there. Okay, and then we need another hopper like this. Then we're going to put a block here. Oh, crouch, put a block there. Go up a little bit. Do that like that. Put a block here. Here's Spencer. Put it like this. And put. Basically, you're just creating a little reservoir for water right here. And then you can break all the extra blocks. So I don't know what I just broke, but I don't like it. Oh, we're good. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, or you'll never be able to open that chest. All right. Then you need to have a power source for this guy, and the best one that I like to do is this guy. So you just crouch, place an observer, and then you place another one, and then you go back and break this observer. And then you face it so that the observer is looking at itself, and it will read when it reads, basically. So it's reading this one changing, which reads this one changing, and then it'll flash forever, which is annoying. So we're going to fix that. So if you get a sticky piston, and I get rid of these guys, right? And then you just basically, let's see, get some blocks here. It likes to do that. It's not that big of a problem. Just keep spamming until it actually puts the block down. Right, and then get your sticky piston, put it like this. Actually, don't do it that way. Ignore all that shit. Let's do it the other way. Put it right there, and then put this one here. Right, and then we can just break this guy, and break this guy, come down here a little bit farther. And we're just gonna. Oh, I'm glad I didn't put the water in, because we actually need that block to stay there. I actually broke it on my main one, and it flooded water all down there, and it was terrible. Don't break that block. I thought I had it reading the hopper, but I must have had it reading the dispenser. Yeah. So let's put this here. Put that there. Break you. Put this here. Get this guy. Put it right here. And then you're just going to... I think I might have actually made this a little better this time. Neat. This right here. Okay, and then whenever you basically fill this guy up, it should, once it's all the way backed up, have enough signal strength in order to move this to turn it off. That's basically the plan. Then you just throw this in here, and then you get yourself some empty bottles. Well, actually, put the lid on first. So put that there, and you can break this one. There you go, it's all contained, so none of the bottles will get away. And then you just put some extra storage on top, whichever way is easiest for you to get to. So if you want to put this guy in the side like this, if it lets you. Then put a chest here. Oh, please, thank you. And here, right? Then you just get your empty bottles, which should be right here. You just throw them in here. So this thing should, if I can look at it, please let me look. See, they're immediately getting thrown out. But whenever this thing fills up all the way, which it will eventually, then it will fully fill up this dispenser, which will be read as full by this, which will give it a strong enough signal to move this out of the way. And we are going to make sure that this is the right amount of signal, because you can always add more to it if you need to. Alright, so let's get these out of the way. Alright, so this should be filling up, see? Which is great, because now we can just get our dirt. I mean, if you knew how to play Minecraft, you could get dirt. Where's dirt? Seriously, like, oh, it's in this. And I just let's crank out some mud. And as you use this will empty, and then it will come down in here, and the bottles will be in here, right? And then we'll start filling up the mud pile. And then there's one more cool trick that we're going to do, and then it will be done. Let's just clear this out real quick. So if you go over here, and you just let's go ahead and break this block right here, this one right here. Get yourself some more dispensers, just a one. Put it right here. And then redstone, put that right there, and then some hopper. Actually, I kind of want to put it back here so it's less in the way. Let's just crouch down, put it right there. And you can just grab a chest, put it like this, and then just get a ton of dirt. All right, and just throw all the dirt in there. All right, so now every time you put down a piece of dirt, this is also going to fire, and you can just stand in here. Look at this bottom right left corner, and then just hold down the thing, and it's going to give you more dirt every time you place dirt. So you can just either rubber band down a controller's left trigger, or you can put a weight on your mouse, or you can incessantly tap with your finger if you're playing touch. And then that'll just keep going forever until you run out of bottles or run out of dirt. Alright, so as we can see up here, this has been filled enough that it's turned off. Is this full all the way? No, it isn't. Okay, so we have to actually add a little bit of signal to this, which is fine. So let's make it, I don't know. Let's try this. Let's see, is that enough? Where are we at? Let's actually read this. I think it is, it's about there. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put this here. I kind of want to put it, yeah, I'm going to put it there. So let's do that. Let's pick this. Because hoppers aren't as big, so they don't have as big of a signal, if that makes any sense. And also on Bedrock, it's weird because you can read a hopper from a block next to a hopper, which kind of blows my mind because that's not how it's supposed to work. Yeah, so that block's next to that, so let's get our comparator. And then get our, see right now it's reading that this hopper's full, which it is. This is good. And then we just step it up. All right. Now it is depowered because the water bottles are full all the way up to there. And you're good to go. Let's run it for a little bit. Can I please get in here? Thanks. And as you can see, it is working. If we were less sporadic about it, it would work better. But we keep stopping and starting and removing parts and filling parts in. But it would be a solid block if we did it all at once. And that is it. It is turned this off because it is full. It should have, yep, full bottles everywhere. If you go down here, all of your empty bottles should be in here. And everything is hunky-dory. And I'm done. I mean, it's not the most beautiful thing on the planet, but it functions. And I'm happy with it. And with that, I'll see you later, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a YouTuber. Feel free to not at all subscribe ever. Okay, thanks.